Guys, how's it going over there in Tallahassee? I'm sorry I can't be there with you today to celebrate Earth Day and all the wonderful cool places that you are able to go outside and visit. But I thought at least I could show you guys the boat and I could say hi. It's been a really cool trip coming down from Minnesota all the way to Florida, all the way to Key West, and now I'm headed back up the East Coast. I'm gonna go all the way up the East Coast to New York and then over through the Great Lakes and back to Minnesota. So unfortunately I'm in South Carolina now, so I can't be there today in Tallahassee to see you guys. But that doesn't mean I'm not thinking about you, and I'm wishing you all the best on Earth Day. So I thought I'd at least give you guys a quick tour of the boat and some of the equipment that I use on this trip that makes this trip possible and makes it possible for me to go and survive outside in the woods for months on end. So first of all, you gotta have a great boat, and this is it's been my best buddy the whole way down. This is her. She's about 17 feet long, which is about 3 people if you put them back to back to back. Like, you just lay them out, it's about 3 people long. And if you look, it's got 2 compartments. One in the back, and then that's where you sit, and then there's another compartment in the front. And you store everything in these compartments. And then you can put a cover on them, and they stay pretty dry so you can keep your equipment in there. So yeah, like I said, this is where I sit. Pretty nice seat. It's pretty comfortable. Sometimes I'm in there for 10 hours or 10-12 hours during a day, so it's got to be nice and comfortable. And this is my paddle, which has paddled me the whole way. You can't get very far without a paddle, so it's a very important piece of equipment. You gotta have a paddle if you want to kayak. Everyone always wonders where I sleep, so the easy answer is right here. This is a sleeping bag. It's just like a blanket that is attached at one end, so it's like a giant bag that you can sleep in, and it'll keep you warm at night. And sometimes it'll be too warm, but that's okay. You can always unzip it and just kind of sleep out a little. To stay out of the rain, I use a tent, which I don't have set up, or I use a tarp, which is this, and it's just a waterproof piece of fabric that you can spread out between trees and keep the rain off you. Some of my other equipment that I'm going to show you guys, this is all first aid stuff, like band-aids and stuff like that, in case I get a cut or step on something like that cuts open my foot. This is a solar panel that I use to charge my cell phone. You just need a little bit of sunlight and you can charge your phone. That way I can call my mom and say, "Hi Mom, everything's okay. I'm not dead yet. I'm having a great time out here. Everyone's treating me nice." So that's what I use the solar panel for. This is a headlamp, so at night I can see. And so that's that. Very important piece of equipment when it gets dark. This is a radio, and what you can do with this is you can talk to other boats. Like if you see a big boat coming, you're not sure, you don't want it to hit you, so you can call it up and say, "Hey boat, do you see me out there?" And usually they'll respond, they'll say, "Yeah, I see you, I got you." And you can kind of communicate with them so you don't hit each other, which is very important when you're in a little boat like that and they're in a big boat like a cruise ship. Some of the other cool stuff I have, this is my buddy Allie, who's a little alligator who I keep on the front of the boat because he's from Florida and he knows his way around the swamps, and he keeps me safe from the other alligators. This is a flare, which is if there's an emergency at night, the Coast Guard can find me if I have one of these. I can wave it around and show them where I am. This is an emergency beacon, which does the same thing, except it sends a signal to like a satellite. So that thing will send a signal all the way up into space to a satellite and tell people, "Hey, Daniel needs help, send help to him." And wherever I'm at, they'll send help. I have never used it. You only use it if it's a life and death situation, and luckily I haven't been in that kind of situation, but it's good to have just in case. Another piece of gear that's very important is your life vest, or your personal flotation device. So this is what you wear around your body so that if you fall over or you have to get out of the boat for some reason, you still float. You're not going to sink down. And it's very important for safety, especially when you're alone like I am, that I always wear a life vest. Here's a jacket. This is just for rain or water and stuff, so if it's getting a little too wet or lots of waves, it keeps me dry. This big yellow thing here is the sleeping pad, and that's what I sleep on. It's like a little air mattress. You blow it up with your lungs, and you sleep on it, and then you deflate it and pack it away in the morning. What else? I don't know, I think that's about all the really, really important stuff, like the boat and the paddle, the personal flotation device. I guess the only thing left is for me to say how excited I am that you guys are excited about Earth Day and going outside and seeing all these cool places. You know, I hope that when you grow up and as you grow up, you just go outside and enjoy it. I mean, there's a wonderful world out there. There's rivers, there's lakes, there's beaches, all just right around Tallahassee. So get outside, enjoy it, and have a great Earth Day, y'all. And I'll just keep paddling, you guys keep studying, and maybe I'll see you outside sometime. You guys take care. Bye.